It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Jesse Kroll. Sponsored locally by Champion Chevrolet, Holston Medical Group, and Kubota of Kingsport. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with, once again, my trivia champion partner for 2 weeks in a row.
Back to back. Let's get after it.
You can't ask if he doesn't know. Jesse Kroll. Tonight we've got 11 games on tap. Before we get to this week 4 party kicked off, here's Jesse with the Mead Tractor top tackle of the night.
Thank you so much, Kenny. Our Mead top tackle of the night comes from the Hampton Cloudland showdown. The Highlanders quarterback looks dazed and confused, but already knocks some sense into him, and the 6'2", 240-pound senior is thinking, all right. Matthew McConaughey right there, baby. Once again, R.D. Ward from Hampton brings you our Mead top tackle of the night. Can you take it away?
That has got to be the worst, Matthew McConaughey.
You know you love it. I'm not going to win an Oscar. I'm not going to win an Oscar.
Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Jesse. The Danny Trailblazers have played a murderer's row this season. They opened up against CAK, then Greeneville, then Tennessee High, and tonight the Class 4A defending state champion Elizabethton Cyclones. And oh, by the way, they take on Class 6A ranked Dobbins-Bennett next Friday night. Blazers win into halftime with a 21-17 lead over the defending state champs. Early in the third quarter, quarterback Bryson Rollins hits Jake the Snake Roberts with a short pass, and Roberts will give our camera, "What's up, buddy?" a shout out as he takes it in for a 23-21 lead. Bessie has a chance to pad the lead in the fourth, but kicker Sean Smithdale clanks it off the upright, keeping the Blazers alive. Late in the fourth, Bessie trying to run the clock out, try a screen pass, but it's tipped. Big man interception. Big Aaron Ford picks it off, and he takes it deep into Elizabethton's territory. Boone with a chance to win it with under a minute to go, but the Cyclones' Parker Hughes blocks the field goal as Elizabethton holds on to a thriller, 23-21.
We came out. They hit us in the mouth. They came out strong, but we knew they were going to do that. They played good. They came out against Greeneville, played good. They played us real tough, and we always expect that from them. But our defense came alive in the second half, and we made things happen.
What an unbelievable game. I mean, team played great in the locker room. I mean, you would think that we'd have our heads down. No, I mean, we just fought through adversity. I mean, 3 linemen out this week, starting linemen. Those guys stepped up. I couldn't be even more proud as a senior.
We stuck with it. We talked to the locker room. You know, we're going to have adversity in this game. We had some guys out, but we had guys step up, and we came through, got the win, and that's all that matters. 3-0, baby.
If you're Elizabethton, you're going, whoo, that was too close,
There's
baby.
always one a year. There's always one a year.
I mean, hey, listen, congratulations, Daniel Boone. They put up a fight tonight, but Elizabethton hangs on to win 23-21. It was Midway beating Cosby by the final of 34-8. Great night on Roan Mountain for Hampton and Cloudland. Hampton quarterback Connor Jones, he's going to call his own number, and then he's going to break around the end, and then he's going to be off to the races into the end zone. Watch the move right here.
Kid's a pretty amazing basketball player, too.
Get up there. Where's our guy going? Like he's going to get run over. Our guy's bigger than Connor. 7-0 Bulldogs. Highlanders will strike back quickly. Caleb Sluter takes the handoff up the middle, breaks to the outside, and he's gone. 68 yards of pay dirt, but Cloudland misses the extra point. They trailed by 1. Then it became the Aiden Vine show. As first he breaks off the big bruising run all the way down to inside the Cloudland 10-yard line. Then 2 plays later, what do? You give it to him again. You feed Big Meat.
You feed him. You really have to. You got to reward him.
He takes it in. That's grits right there, baby. It's 14-6 Hampton. Let's go to the board. Hampton goes on to win tonight over Cloudland by the final of 34-12. It was Cumberland Gap beating Hancock County 40-0. Jesse.
Thanks, Kenny. Now, tonight, the Science Hill Hilltoppers had some unfinished business against the Greeneville Green Devils. Last season, Toppers jumped out to a 21-point lead, only to allow the Green Devils to storm back and grab the victory, 33-24. So let's just head out to Greeneville right now. The Green Devils playing in just their 2nd game of the year, both at home, though, so they're pretty fortunate on that one. Now, Science Hill, they just did a great job of them. They're heading out as well, too, and it's a hot start for Greeneville, eating up a ton of clock on the opening drive, and Mason Gudry here runs this one in early. His QB, well, Drew Gregg, he's also going to love it, but, you know, Science Hill, they got a QB of their own, Jackson Diamond. He runs this offense like no one's business. So does Caleb Mazoff. This man's an absolute monster. 240 pounds as a running back. He might look like a bus, but he drives like a Maserati, I'll tell you that much. Now, we had 2 scores tonight. Hilltoppers back at it, though, through the air. Diamond rolls out and somehow finds A.J. Martin in the back of the end zone. Wow. Everyone's lit up after that one in Greeneville with the response here. Drew Gregg drops back and throws an absolute dime to his man, Jaden Stevenson. These guys just connected all night long. 2 scores in this one. That'll make it 18-13, but Science Hill controlled it from there. A touchdown to Amari Red, and another one here just before the half to Andrew Kennedy. 31-13 is the halftime score, and the Hilltoppers got touchdowns on all 5 drives in the first half. We gave Diamond the player of the week. A phenomenal job by him. He's excited as well, and so is everyone else on the Science Hill sideline. They're going to take this one 45-25.
You know, it's just a great win. I mean, about all you can say. You know, this field or any field beating Greeneville and just getting better how we've got better and the kids pulling together. So just proud of them.
Oh, you know, we were hearing, you know, about last year we blew a 21-point lead. You know, the year before they absolutely creamed us on this field. So we knew going in this we were the underdogs, and I think it was important that we play with that chip on our shoulder. And when we do that, big plays happen.
It felt pretty good. You know, Greeneville's beat us the past couple of years. We're pretty confident, but we just got to keep working. We just got to keep going 1 week at a time, make sure we follow our game plan, and do the best we can do.
The big man, 240 pounds. Kenny, can you imagine running the ball like that? Truly incredible. Science Hill's going to take that one 45-25, and Knoxville West shuts out Jefferson County 42-rip. Now over at Sullivan Central, the Cougars were looking to go 3-0 for the first time since 1986. Kenny, that's when you started. To be honest with you, I wasn't even born yet. But Central led 12-7 out of the half, but the Tigers pounced on the Cougars right out of the break. Daniel Clark rumbles in to give Forge the lead, but the Cougs have former WJHL Player of the Week, Will Nottingham, and this kid's dangerous through the air on the ground. He uses the wheels on this one. Then the senior turns to his arm this time around, rolling out and finding Peyton Green. He's going to hold on to this catch.
Nice.
Not a good throw, but he's got the hands.
It was a duck. It was a duck, but it was caught.
Exactly. You know, that's fine. He got the first down. That drive, unfortunately, would stall, but this game, it was a brutal back-and-forth battle in the fourth, and Tigers facing 4th down. Bryce Effler not only moves the chains, but he'll chalk up 6 as well. Now, this might have looked like a dagger to any other team, but not Central, Kenny. Come on now. The Cougars always fight back. They tie it up late, force overtime. But unfortunately, they're going to come up short in double overtime in this one. They're going to lose 36-28. So a great effort, but they're going to fall in that one. In Cott County, they're going to fall to Gatlin Pittman as well, losing 29-7. Now that's 4 down, but we still got 7 more to go, including trips to Crockett, South, and Unaka. But first is the Sullivan Central Marching Band to take us to break.